Lucas 23rd, MAB, and we home, man. Let's cook. So today, no, I said so today, we got us a new banger for you boys out there, man. We got a video called Why Do People Dislike Chloe Bailey? All right, a lot of you guys sent me this, wanted me to break it down. Let's go ahead and do it, man. I don't have a problem with doing that. Like button, sub button. Let's cook.
Hey y'all, I am back again with another video, and in today's video, you see the title, we're going to be talking about Chloe Bailey and just some discourse that I've been seeing online and been seeing for a while, and I've been wanting to talk about it, but I had yet to make a video. So like, comment, share, and subscribe if you're interested. Also, we have a Cash App giveaway coming up once I reach 2K subscribers, so stay tuned
Give her
and
that
subscribe for
2K.
that,
She
and let's
deserved
go ahead
that.
and get into this video. Okay, so there's not really any real need for long introductions. We all know who Chloe Bailey is, but I've been seeing some discourse on her online for a while now, and I've been wanting to talk about it. And before anyone starts screaming at me saying, everyone loves Chloe Bailey, people don't dislike her, blah, 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 I said some people, not everyone. I'm not included in those people. I like her. But what I have noticed is that social media does seem to get down her throat. Even though she is beautiful, she is funny, she is talented, she can sing, and she seems like a sweet girl. Almost every time I hop on social media, I see people saying that she's corny and that she forces her sexiness a lot, and people really don't feel like they resonate with it. I also notice people pick her apart a lot. It seems like every time she posts something, there are people in the comments saying something about the post, whether it be what she's wearing, like her outfit is too revealing. If somebody will say, put some clothes on, she needs to wear more clothes. Why is she always naked? And then people will also say, if she's wearing wigs, they'll make fun of it and say, why does her wig look like that? Her wig looks big, it looks chunky, it looks funny. They'll also call her out and say, hey, are you photoshopping your pictures? Are you photoshopping your body? Are you photoshopping your face? Which we don't know. Maybe she is using a face app, or maybe she is using, those body contouring apps. I don't know. But my point being is, every time I hop on social media and Chloe posts something or a blog reposts her,
Uh,
it's always like a bunch of negative comments. Some of the things I see in regards to Chloe Bailey are kind of nitpicky and are kind of like picking at every little thing that she does or every little thing that's happening.
Let me give you my quick little 2 cents before we finish this video. So with Chloe, I like Chloe. I ain't got a problem with it. They do give her a hard time. I noticed that as well. Like when they post her in the shade room, they be in the comments and like even with her performances, like she goes all out, which I appreciate. And she's trying to find herself. She's still young. People forget that she's still young as hell. And at that stage, all of us we're trying to find ourselves, but we didn't have a camera and millions of followers, right? So people wasn't seeing us trying to find ourselves. We were finding ourselves, and no one gave a shit because we were not celebrities. She's finding herself under the spotlight, so it's a little different. We can nitpick her, and it's unfortunate. I don't understand why, because it's like, yes, she's showing skin, but she ain't doing nearly as much as these other girls. I mean, we got OnlyFans, we got these girls going crazy. Cardi B latest video, she was damn near, you hear me? Naked as a motherfucker, bruh. So they are really hard on her. And I think one of the reasons why is because she went from being a kid sensation, a kid star, to being like, y'all got to see her grow up into this woman that she is now. And like I always say, the problem when people see you grow up and you becoming an adult, they love to keep you in that kid box. Same with Bow Wow and Romeo. They love to keep y'all in this like kid box. And when you grow up and you start acting different, it becomes corny, but you literally you're being an adult now. But it's corny to them because like, why are you not acting like a kid anymore? They can't process it. Like, we see you in this light. We love you when you was 14 and 16 with the baby dreads. Now you grown and shaking ass. It's too much. Cover up. You're a kid still. No, she's grown. She's throwing that pussy back. Respectfully. She's grown. You can't accept that. She's getting dicked. She's not a virgin. She grown as fuck. Her little sister just had a baby. They both fucking. And it's okay. You know what I'm saying? So get over it. I ain't got a problem with Chloe. Chloe, keep doing your thing. But I noticed, and like her album didn't even sell as well. And I think that's because people just, it's just like this negative connotation. Like with her, people just want to put her in this spot. Like I said, And these comments, they bash her all the time. Why she doing so much? Why she wearing that? What the damn. Let her live. And ain't too many natural body black women with dreads around this motherfucker. Appreciate it while we got it. She ain't got no BBL. She ain't out here trying to be nobody else. She's trying to be herself. She's still a sweetheart. And y'all trying to tear down a sweetheart. Hey, what are we doing here? We should be supporting her more than anybody. She's a brown skinned girl with dreads. We should be, what the fuck? We should be supporting her more than any of these other girls. But instead, y'all want to bash her. Man, I need to grow the fuck up.
Seems in general that the general public has this sense of annoyance by Chloe Bailey.
See, that's another thing. I think they also don't like the fact that she got all that ass. I like it. I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you. I think it's a great situation. But a lot of girls, they love, they probably hate on the fact that her body is outrageous work. Go ahead.
I don't know if you guys have sensed that, or if you guys are a part of the group of people that are annoyed by Chloe Bailey, or feels like everything she does is with some sort of antic, or everything she does is cringe. And that is a conversation that I see happening around her all the time. Also, there's a lot of heavy critique about the way that Chloe Bailey's career has been going thus far and, decisions that she's made musically. So, for example, a lot of people have criticized the features that she's decided to do, like her Chris Brown and Future features.
Why would they be mad about Chris Brown? Because Chris Brown did what he did in the past? The thing that Rihanna forgave him for 15 fucking years ago? Like, y'all gotta move on. Niggas will hold a grudge longer than anybody. Like, yeah, it be the main ones out there going through real life shit. Like your baby daddy cheated on you, beat you. Like, look, let me say this. The whole Chris Brown situation, y'all gotta let that go. Rihanna forgave him and let it go. She got a beautiful family. Hey, she got a man. She moved on. Things happen. We all make mistakes. You made mistakes. You've done things that you probably regret, right? But instead, millions wasn't watching. They couldn't judge you. So it is what it is. He was a kid when it happened. Of course, it's unfortunate, and it sucks. But damn, in Future is a thought. But he's a legend. He makes great music. What they got to do with her? I mean, what they got to do with her? I don't get it. Y'all niggas, bruh.
Her performances like licking microphones, sucking on lollipops on Instagram, and her appearing hypersexual on Instagram pictures and videos and performances that she's done. A lot of people aren't connecting to it when it comes to Chloe Bailey specifically, the sexualized image. And at first I wondered why this was, because there's a lot of girls in urban media who are considered hypersexual or do hypersexual acts or, performances or pictures or videos, like the City Girls or Megan Thee Stallion or Lotto or Ice Spice, and the list goes on and on. But nobody really says anything about it when it comes to them. So I think the reason is because a lot of Chloe's fan base has known Chloe for being a good girl, a church girl, and that she seemingly changed up her image randomly once she broke into the mainstream industry and has become like the sexually liberated sex goddess type of thing. And I think it was kind of jarring for a lot of people. And I think it was shocking to fans, and it didn't come off as believable to them because they know her background. What do you guys think about that? Do you guys think that she's actually forcing her image and forcing this hypersexuality, or do you think that this is how she is and she's just grown and changed and evolved as a woman, and this is how she wants to be genuinely? Also, another discourse or conversation was the fans and the general public didn't seem to resonate with her last album In Pieces like that.
They didn't.
Even though she seemed to really love it and she worked hard on it. People didn't really attach to it, and nobody really bought the album once it came time for her to debut. So there's a clear disconnect between the general public and even...
I also think Beyonce does a terrible job with her artists. Like, why doesn't Beyonce promote her artists? I would hate to be signed under her. You had a platform, like you have the biggest voice in our culture when it comes to music and R&B. You, Rihanna, y'all have some of the biggest voices. You can't even repost something, let them know that, hey, I got an artist named Chloe Beehive, go support her. Like, you have artists, just say that you have artists. She's not marketing them, she's not promoting them, Jay-Z not saying nothing, like your team she's not getting marketed right. She have all these videos, she got everything, but they're not marketing her right at all. And I put that on Beyonce because she signed to her label. And if you didn't, and most people don't even know that because Beyonce don't say shit about Chloe. Nothing. Like if I had an artist, you got to go all out. Like you have to go all out. You got to. Why wouldn't Beyonce put Chloe on her tour? Or like put Chloe on your tour, like market her, market your artist. And that's a big problem when it comes to artists who have their own label because I feel like they be so focused on their own career they don't have time to focus on nobody else. And that's a problem. That's why I probably, if I was an artist, I wouldn't sign to another artist because they too busy working on focusing on themselves, make sure they stay at the top of their game. And you are the last thing on their list. It's like it's their music, their family, their husband, their kids. You know what I'm saying? Their whole team, their employees, her step cousin, her step niece in Alabama, and then it's you at the bottom. They're like, oh, okay, I'll get around to you. Cool, I'll meet you in about a month. Like, nigga, what? I'm done with the album by now. Nigga, like, what the fuck?
In Chloe Bailey's actual core fan base, there is some kind of disconnect, whether it has to
It
do with the
is.
music itself, whether it has to do with her image, whether it has to do with the features she chooses.
Yeah.
Something, somewhere, everywhere, there is a disconnect. But I feel as though once Chloe Bailey comes out with a good couple of singles, I think people are gonna not really care about all of this stuff. I think the fans will be happy that they're getting great music and that they won't be so critical of her then,
Mm.
in my opinion. You guys sound off below. Do you think that the criticism that Chloe Bailey has faced during her career is justified, or do you think people are doing too much, they take it too far, that people are over dramatic, or do you think that there is reason to criticize Chloe Bailey? Let
Yeah.
me know.
So Lil Mama, you did a great job on this video. I'm gonna put your name down below. I'm put a YouTube channel down below, man. Go ahead and subscribe to her channel. She did a great job breaking this down. Like I said before, man, Chloe just have to keep doing her thing and don't worry about the haters, right? And she have to just, I guess, become more relatable in a sense. That's what I would do, and that's a hard thing to do. Like I would say, step outside of your comfort zone. The over sexualized thing is if that's what you are, if that's what you're about, that's the lane you want to go into, then do it. You're an adult. You can do whatever you want to do, but people are not relating to that because it's not it's coming across as corny because they're accustomed to seeing you as a church girl, right? So you know how it is. People perception. It's hard to change perceptions. So you being a church girl to you now showing off your body, it's like people can't process that, and that's on them. But if you want to sell to them, that's something you got to fix. It's all about your image, right? It's all about perception. And if nobody is relating to you or your perception is off, then they're not going to buy your music. They're not going to buy into who you are. But anywho, I'll talk to you soon, guys. Like button, sub button, Kingston, Majesty.